Let's get ready while I tell you the story of how I rescued this girl. I love you. I love you so much, baby. Gosh, where to begin, really? So I was on my way back from Alabama to Nashville, and we were kind of in the middle of nowhere in Alabama when a dog ran in front of the car in front of us. And I am unfortunately the kind of person that stops for strays every single time, which is a heartbreaking thing to do, but it's what I do. So I stopped and I made my husband pull over and I was like, puppy, puppy. And she came right up to me, and that was the first time I'd ever had a stray actually come up. Usually they just run away, and I was shocked. I did not know what to do. I was also crying a lot because she was in a bad way, you guys. She needed shots, she needed to be dewormed, she had no hair on her back, like it was sad. So my husband and I were like, okay, I guess we're taking her back to Nashville and she's gonna stay with us for the night, which is exactly what happened. Took her to the emergency vet in Nashville and they were like, she's not chipped and she is responsive, so you can take her home for the night. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. By the way, she was so damn sweet, but absolutely not leash trained and did not understand like being a person's dog, you know? She had been a stray for at least a couple months, which is crazy because she's 9 pounds. So I took her to PetSmart and we got her some little cutie things for the night and tried to give her a bath at home, and it was an absolute disaster. She hated it, which I don't blame her. Like, I'm sure she was very scared. And this whole time I'm thinking, okay, this is my dog. Like, I know this is my dog, but I know that I can't give her what she needs right now because she needs to get spayed. She had had puppies recently. Like, she needed a lot of medical attention, and I knew I wasn't gonna be able to give it to her in the time that she needed it. I was also, of course, like sharing all of this on social media, and everyone was like, you need to keep her, you need to keep her, which made it even harder. I was like, I wanna keep her, but I just don't think I'm ready. One of my followers actually works very closely with the Nashville Humane Association, and so they were like, we will take her and help her and find her the best home ever. And I was so sad, but I just knew it was the right thing to do because she needed help. They have a full medical staff on their team. Like, it was just the right thing to do for her. So the next day I went and dropped her off at NHA, and I was a freaking mess. I cried for a good 48 hours after I dropped her off. I'm not even kidding, you guys. It was crazy. And I asked the woman at NHA to keep me updated on her and see if she needed a foster because I would love to help when she was ready. So by the way, my mother during this time named her Hattie because Hattie'S is a chicken joint here in Nashville that is very popular, and our last name is Berry. So she's kept that name. Her name is still Hattie. So about 8 days later, I get a call from Nashville Humane, and they're like, she's fully spayed and ready for adoption. She doesn't even need a foster. And if you don't come tomorrow and get her, she's gonna get adopted immediately. So it's kind of up to you. Like, you have first dibs, but if you don't come tomorrow, she's gonna get adopted. And so I was like, oh my God, I went from being ready to foster her to calling Reed and saying, we're getting a new dog, babe. I'm on my way to pick her up. As much as it was like a scary decision, we knew that we loved her from the first time we met her and just had to do it. Like, it just felt like it was right for us. So they made us bring Penny first to see if they would be good in a meet and greet setting, meeting for the first time, and they were so cute. They barely even acknowledged each other because they wanted to sniff around, but like, everybody was cool with everybody. Let me tell you something. The first week having a rescue at home is rough, okay? Penny was not a rescue, so we had her when she was a puppy and we can kind of mold her. With Hattie, she was living on the streets, okay? She was living on the streets of Coleman, Alabama, aka like in the middle of literal nowhere. She had a different life. Like, she was sick and she was probably eating damn chipmunks for dinner. Like, she was an outdoor dog. And so it took us a while to get her used to just having a sister and being indoors and learning how to walk on leashes and all of that. I cried every single night for like a week because I thought that Penny was mad at me that I brought home Hattie. Also cried because I thought Hattie was upset. It was just an emotional time. But I tried to follow the 3-3-3 rule with adopting dogs, which is 3 days, 3 weeks, and 3 months. It's how long it takes for them to get adjusted to their space and how they change. So if you want to learn more about that, let me know. It was absolutely crazy, but now now, a couple months in, they are best friends, and Hattie is getting along so well. She just got her first groom the other day, and she looks so cute. And it's crazy to think that she went from being an outdoor dog who was scrapping it on the streets to now living in a cute little house in Nashville, Tennessee, and getting groomed. Like, it's crazy how quickly you can change a dog's life. So if you're a rescue dog owner, I tip my hat to you because it is hard, but it is so rewarding. And I'd love to learn more about your little fuzzy friend in the comments below. Say bye, girls.